Hey guys, welcome back to the Project B-Ball channel. My name is Vinay Manungi,
My name's Harsh Patel.
and today's video is the review series for Sunday the 6th and Monday the 7th. The first game is the Bucks Heat. Bucks scored 118 to Heat 115. Rockets scored 109 to Lakers 117. That's the second game. Then the Monday games were Celtics Raptors. Celtics 111, Raptors 89. Clippers Nuggets 113 and Nuggets 107. So this is gonna be Harsh's first episode for the review series. He's just gonna let you guys know his opinions in all these series. So the first series we're gonna talk about is Bucks Heat. Harsh, what are your opinions? Like, do you see the series continuing and stuff like that?
I do not think the series is over. The way Chris Middleton showed up, Giannis is questionable for Tuesday's game, and that could be a big deciding factor. I believe that if the Bucks win on Tuesday, they will win the series against the Heat.
That is a bold statement though, because if Giannis does win the series, the Bucks will be the only team in NBA history to come down from a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, I think Giannis can do it. Hope his ankle's feeling better, but I think if Giannis comes back and they win today's game, they're winning the series. They're going to be the first team that's going to come back 3-0. I really do think it.
To me, that I actually do think they have a better chance without Giannis. I'm not gonna lie, because watching them play without Giannis yesterday, the ball flowed way better, like around the offense, because like the way they're playing Giannis, right? Like with the I think they're doing like the double team zone type thing. So like they're trying to force him to be a passer a little bit and make sure he gets less shots at the rim. And every time he goes at the rim, they'll double team him, so he has a less chance of hitting layups. I feel like once they got rid of Giannis, right, they didn't really know what to do, because then Chris Middleton just went off, and the Bucks just did whoever offense on Tyler Hero the whole game. So anyone who was they were attacking Goran Dragic, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. Those guys were just getting attacked the whole game after Giannis left, with Eric Bledsoe, Chris Middleton, and stuff like that. And they still have like the team that has incredible shooting all around. It's for me, I was disappointed on Jimmy Butler's play though, because he did not play well at all that game. His teammates showed up for him, but he didn't.
He was alright. 39 minutes, 17 points, 2 assists. He should have done a little more. But what I think is, if the Heat don't want to blow this lead, Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero need to come clutch. They need to come alive for this team to win.
But dude, they did though. Yeah, on the game, like Tyler Hero hit like the last 2 threes of the game to make sure the Heat win.
No, I know. But like, I feel like they're the deciding factors for the Heat. If they do well, they're gonna win.
I think Jimmy Butler needs to score more than 17 points. If he scores at least like 30, and then Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson did what they did, because like Duncan Robinson in the third quarter hit like 4 threes or something like that, and then in the fourth and overtime, Tyler Hero hit like 3 clutch threes. That was crazy.
Yeah,
but
we'll see.
I was surprised that Middleton actually like did show up in the clutch. I did not. When I was watching this game live, I was like, no, Middleton's not gonna show up, because and there hasn't been any proof that he can be vital as a clutch player. But he did show that he will hit the shot when he needs to. That's great for Chris Middleton. But this series, depending on Giannis is playing today, it still could extend. But I don't see it going past Game 6. Because after that, the Heat are just going to fix their stuff. They're not. I think the Heat have more pride than to let a team come back from 3-0.
We'll see. Game starts in an hour now. We'll see.
Oh, yeah, for us, yeah. Then we have Rockets-Lakers. This game, I almost got a heart attack. Like, the choke. And then
I did not watch this game, but I was looking at the score. The Lakers had a big lead at halftime. I don't know what happened in that third quarter, but they got the win, so I don't think they'll care about it too much. But they better be careful.
Yeah, my thing is, the Rockets hit 23s in the game, and they still win. Is that something we should be happy about, or should we be disappointed about as Lakers fans? For me, it's like that third quarter was just a heart attack to watch. Like no one could miss a 3 on the Rockets. They just got hot. But then in the fourth quarter, none of them could have hit a 3. It literally just reverted back, and the Lakers were able to.
Russell Westbrook needs to show up. That man is under a lot of pressure today. If he does not do well, they will be going down 2-1. in
My
this series.
my thing with Westbrook is, he's gonna have like the LeBron just gonna manhandle on the offensive end, like how he does. Like he usually, like LeBron will pick someone and he will just destroy them. Like when he plays against the Warriors, he will just go against Curry every time. They'll force a switch. That's what they're gonna do with Westbrook, because when he's on the floor, he's literally a liability right now because of his 3-point shooting, and then also his defense hasn't been that great. The Lakers are just forcing the switches on Westbrook and just attacking it every single time. Like the Rockets had more success with Westbrook off the court, which is a problem.
Which is a major problem. My thing is, if I'm going against the Lakers and I'm the opposing coach, I would say I'm going to let Davis and James score. Like, I'll let them score 40 points each, but I'm not going to let the others score at all.
Yeah,
I'm guarding Danny Green, Morris, Kyle Kuzma, Rajon, Rondo. I'm guarding them because I already know I can't stop LeBron and Anthony Davis. They're going to at least go out for 30. They're going to score 60 points together. But if the Rockets want to win this game, they have to guard the rotational players.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Like the 2018 LeBron strategy, literally all 3 teams except Toronto, because I don't know what Toronto was doing in 2018. The Celtics and the Pacers. The reason why those series went to 7 is because they said, we'll let LeBron be great. He can do wherever he wants, but no one else is doing what they want. LeBron can drop 50. We don't care. We're gonna make sure we like 1v5 LeBron. That's pretty much how it felt the whole time, right? So, unlike those teams, the Rockets actually has like the offensive firepower to keep up with like a 40-point game from LeBron. Like it's actually a little scary. The thing is, the Lakers are doing this double team strategy. Like how they did against Damian Lillard, where it works against the Trailblazers, but it doesn't work against the Rockets because everyone can shoot way too open. That's why I rather we just guard Harden straight up and let him go at us. I think that's probably the best strategy. Just let Harden be great, and then make sure no one else can drop points. Because like Robert Covington, PJ Tucker, and Eric Gordon all had like 20-point games almost, and they are all playing well because of the open threes we're getting. I think it's just better to let Harden prove to everyone else that he can perform properly in the playoffs, because he has came small a lot.
Yeah, we'll see today.
Yeah.
But I did have the Lakers winning in 4, but the Rockets are kind of scary now.
Yeah, the Rockets. James Harden said like their confidence is skyrocketing or something. But I think today it might be a statement game. Lakers are undefeated in the Kobe jerseys though, so that might be a factor.
If the Rockets win today, that's gonna be a scary sight.
If the Rockets win today, and I still do believe in LeBron. I think he's not much worse than he was in 2018. That people.
I feel like if the Rockets win today, the series is going to 7 in favor of LeBron. But if the Lakers win tonight, the series is ending in 5.
Yeah. That's what I think. If it does go to Game 7, I don't see James Harden or Westbrook winning a Game 7 against LeBron. Because if I'm not wrong, I don't think LeBron has lost a Game 7 in a decade, and he always shows up in Game 7. So
yeah,
you don't want to face LeBron in a Game 7. Next we got Celtics Raptors.
My Celtics showed up. Thank God they showed up. I'm so happy they showed up. They won by 22. I'm glad. Thank God.
Yeah, so Harsh, if you guys didn't know, if you didn't watch the last video on the channel, Harsh is a Celtics fan. Here, I said before the season started, I did say the Celtics would make the final. Not before the season started. I said right when the playoffs started, the Celtics would make the finals. And I did initially think they were going to sweep the Raptors, but the Raptors did come back. But today's game was a statement game. This series is going to end on Wednesday. Guaranteed. I'm guaranteeing the Celtics will win on Wednesday.
Scary about these Celtics is Jason Tatum had another bad game for them.
And they're still winning, so it doesn't matter.
And they still won by a blowout.
They don't have...
Jason was 5 for 15 from the field, 1 for 5 from 3. Only 18 points, but... Bro, the Celtics defense is underrated. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but I don't even, my problem with the Raptors is, the Celtics defense is underrated, but why don't you give it to Marc Gasol and Serge Ibaka in the post and make Marc Gasol play like little Nikola Jokic instead of how he's playing right now? Because he's just not playing they're not using him that well. Even last year I said in the playoffs, why aren't they making Marc Gasol play better? Last year in the playoffs, he was pretty much a 7-foot Draymond Green. That's how he was playing, and he's playing like that again this year. He's just scoring 10 points, 8 rebounds, dishing out like 5 assists.
Gasol scored 0 yesterday.
He did.
Yeah, 0 points. My thing is, if Serge Ibaka has been going crazy, he's been hitting that 3. I don't know why they aren't putting him in the starting lineup over Gasol, because Gasol has not been performing well at all.
No, because the Raptors don't put Gasol in a situation to perform well. Like, when you watch Raptors games, Marcus Gasol is literally doing nothing on the court. He's playing like, yeah, he does the Yusuf Nurkic thing, but like he doesn't do the Yusuf, like he doesn't do to a full capability, because he only plays like 20-ish minutes a game, and then like he passes out, but he barely plays. He's not aggressive, and that's been a problem.
He's not the Memphis Marcus Gasol we're accustomed to.
Yeah. Then Pascal Siakam, he's the true pandemic key, not Paul George.
Facts. Bro, the starters for the Raptors combined for 45 points. 45.
Wait, the bench scored more? Or did I do
The bench scored 44, the starter scored 45.
Oh my lord.
Yeah. Fred VanVleet had an okay game. He only had 18 points, but Kyle Lowry and Pascal Siakam had a combined of 20 points. I don't know what is going on with those two All-Stars, but if they want to win if they want to repeat as champions, they need more from those two.
Yeah, also, why are they playing a zone defense against the Celtics too? So weird.
I don't know, but it worked in
Harsh. Harsh, I just got a notification. Giannis is out for today's game.
No, he's not.
I just got a notification. From,
well, Chris Middleton, you better score 60 points today.
Yeah.
If you
the Raptors, I think they're just getting outcoached. Brad Stevens is proving why he's like the second best coach in the NBA right now. That's all.
I don't understand why that man's not in Coach of the Year nominations at all.
What was the Celtics standing? Were they third seed or something? Right.
They were the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah. And who won it? Nick Nurse, right?
Nick Nurse did win it.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know. I think has Brad Stevens ever won a Coach of the Year?
He has never won a Coach of the Year award.
Even the year with Isaiah, they won.
I just think he actually. Let me search it up.
He should have won it that year with Isaiah, and later they were the first seed. I don't know about this year exactly though, but like he should have at least won it the year with Isaiah.
He was never the Coach of the Year. He was just the NBA All-Star Game head coach
for this year.
For 2017.
What? Okay, he did. Who won in 2017 Coach of the Year? Do you know?
Let's check. 17 NBA coach. Would that be Dwayne Casey? I don't know. Let's check. Or Nate McMillan. Let's see. Oh wow!
Steve Kerr. Huh?
It was Mike D'Antoni.
2017 Rockets. Oh, is that the first year with Chris Paul? They won.
Pretty sure.
They won like 60 games or something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that might make a little sense. Okay. I don't know. I think maybe next year he will win it with his stars getting better. Jaylen Brown has been doing a number to Pascal Siakam. Like people said, Jaylen Brown shutting down Pascal right now. The whole series.
But I think, we got the 4 stars. Gordon Hayward, please get healthy fast. We will need you against the Heat. But Marcus Smart, the most underrated player in basketball, in my opinion. That man, what he brings to the basketball team is amazing. His defense, his his presence on the basketball court just helps the Celtics so much.
Yeah, but my worry is a little if, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum have proved they're up for this moment, but in the final setting, my worry is the moment too much for them.
Young stars.
Yeah, for those two, I think. They're only 22, 23, something like that. I don't know if the moment will get up to. Those two need to perform at superstar levels, pretty much. Those two they're playing like the Kawhi and they've been playing like Kawhi and Paul George if Paul George and Kawhi actually played well.
All right, let's move on to our last game.
Clippers and Nuggets. I watched this game's last 4 minutes. I saw Jeremy Grant get the last 5 out of the 5 shots, 5 out of the 8 shots at the end of the game for the Nuggets, and he missed all of them. Why? I don't know why Jeremy Grant got the last 5 out of 8 shots for the Nuggets. They choked. I'm pretty sure they only scored 19 points that fourth quarter, while the Clippers scored 29.
You think playoff Paul George is back?
Nope.
He did score 32.
Yeah. I
6% from the field.
hey, his next game, if he scores 30 again, then I'll be like, okay, he's back to being Paul George. He's not. Before he was George Paul. Now he's like Paul George. But if he does prove he can score another 30-point game, then he'll get his nickname Playoff P back. While Pascal Siakam will take his Pandemic P nickname.
Jokic had a great game.
I think Jamal Murray needs to go nuclear like he did against the Jazz for this to be a competitive series.
I need him to be more aggressive.
Yeah. I don't know, like, for some reason, against Donovan Mitchell, he was revved up, but, like, against his Clippers, it's not even the way they're defending him, though. Like, because even Donovan Mitchell was defending him well, and he was going nuclear from three. I think if Jamal Murray starts finding his rhythm from the end of the Jazz series, this might be a little bit more competitive.
I'm scared for the LA team, not gonna lie. I really thought both the LA teams were gonna sweep, but Denver and Houston are putting problems for these. Are giving these guys problems, and it's crazy how this Nuggets team, this young Nuggets team, is like it's not. It had the lead for like a couple of minutes during this game. They had the lead for most of the part.
Yeah,
but we'll see. Who do you got winning this series?
Who, the Nuggets, Clippers?
Yeah,
really depends on if Paul George will be like George Paul or playoff P. Who knows? I think this series lies on the hands of Paul George. Even Kawhi, he didn't even have that great of a game yesterday. People were talking about his passing was kind of cool yesterday. But, like, if Paul George shows up and if Jamal Murray goes nuclear, I feel like the Nuggets have enough to win if Jamal Murray goes nuclear for like 50 every game. He needs to be what he was at the end of the Jazz game. Like, just go nuclear, hit 3 after 3, show up in the clutch when it matters. Because the last 5 minutes of the game, the Nuggets only made 1 field goal. Or 2, sorry. Jokic post up. Also, Jokic is actually a nice late game scorer. Like, he's proved that he can hit those shots in the late game.
Yeah, they choked. That's all I can say.
And other than that, guys, that will end this video. This is me and Harsh's thoughts on the series. Harsh is gonna do a solo one of these in the next couple of days. He's gonna take over my spot. I'm no longer gonna do these, but I'm gonna still be on the channel and all that. Other than that, guys, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.